NLE Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad.
And Cottrell is evil, and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees.
You want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you.
When NLE Choppa unleashed his fiery track KO straight at NBA YoungBoy, the whole rap scene exploded instantly. Artists, fans, bloggers, everybody jumped in at once. But the loudest response came from YoungBoy himself, who fired back with some heavy accusations like he was ready to peel back every layer on Choppa's name. The streets ate it up because this wasn't just a diss, this felt personal. But before YoungBoy even stepped in, Charleston White had already lit the fuse with one of his wild no-filter rants. This man didn't even try to keep quiet. He hopped online and blasted Choppa like he'd been waiting for this moment. Charleston said Choppa had no business even bringing up YoungBoy's name. And then he started cooking him with a straight-faced delivery that had the whole internet watching. Charleston said, "Chopper, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk." And you could tell he meant every word. Then he kept going, quoting the track and breaking it down like he was grading homework. He said Choppa spits from the chest, rapping lines like "you're so bad for the youth."
Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad. I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Kentrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I would give you and King Von got in the car and shit together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish, nephew. Go back over there and finish being the bad.
Nothing positive you do. You're the reason guys are going after thinking that it's cute. You send guys to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model. You'll never fit the shoe. It's just a guy with emotion. Your aura. Give me ick, guys. Guys like you make me sick. Those lines hit like a clean punch because they weren't just bars, they were jabs right at Choppa's character. The song went viral instantly. DJ Iconics jumped into the mix, claiming Choppa's whole vibe was giving X-level intensity, comparing his energy to what X used to bring before his passing. That comment split the internet fast. Some people agreed and said Choppa was really rapping with a different type of hunger, while others felt Iconics was reaching too far, saying Choppa couldn't match X's depth or mind. The comment sections went wild, and every thread turned into a debate. More people chimed in, more reactions went up, and the track only got bigger.
Babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your hideout. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB sound like he angry. He want to shot his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money get. YB babies ain't money getting. I can't understand. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that bone medic?
It felt like the entire rap world stopped what they were doing just to pick sides. Right when things were already crazy, the whole situation jumped to another level because NBA YoungBoy's mother stepped in. And when she talks, people listen. She hopped online and went all the way off on NLE Choppa, defending her son like a mom who refuses to let anyone play with his name. Fans were shocked at how bold she was, but nobody acted surprised. Because YoungBoy's family always rides for him when the pressure kicks up. According to her, Choppa only popped back out because the spotlight wasn't on him anymore, and she claimed he was jealous of how massive YoungBoy's comeback has been. And honestly, she wasn't the only one saying that the timing had everybody talking. She accused him of being jealous of YoungBoy's massive comeback, and honestly, the way things have been moving.
Saying, call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb, an act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is aiming.
She might not be wrong. YoungBoy is on his first tour in more than 5 years, and every single stop has been looking like a full-blown blockbuster movie. The crowds are insane, the venues are packed, and fans are pulling up from every corner just to see him touch the stage. The momentum got so crazy that they added 25 extra dates. Who does that unless the demand is unreal? This type of success doesn't lie, and it's got the whole rap world buzzing nonstop. YoungBoy's tours is now so huge that police in Louisiana are allegedly getting nervous about the frenzy surrounding his shows. That's how wild the energy has been. The state is reportedly worried about massive crowds and security risks, especially in New Orleans, where every YoungBoy show has turned into a high-pressure situation. And here's the part that shocked everybody: the last time someone pulled crowds this huge in that city.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious. So you want to make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cottrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like a without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say.
Very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as, that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center. In particular, notified ASM Global that, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revenue.
It was Michael Jackson. That alone tells you the level YoungBoy is operating on right now. But the vibe in the streets shattered after King Von was killed. Everything flipped upside down in 2022. When YoungBoy dropped Bring the Hook, where he directly dissed O-Block and Von, the entire industry erupted instantly. DJ Chemix posted, NBA YoungBoy's on Demon Time, and he's dropping another tape. And the internet couldn't breathe for a second. But not everyone was hyped. O-Block rapper Lil Reese fired back immediately saying, this ain't no demon time. He's just rapping like the rest of these rappers. And right when things were heating up, NLE Choppa jumped in and backed Reese up, replying, I stamped that. That one tiny comment flipped the whole storyline. That single reply told the entire rap world exactly whose side Choppa was rocking with, and YoungBoy did not appreciate that. Respect flew out the window that same day. The tension got real, and the beef was locked in like it was carved in stone. Then YoungBoy dropped No Like I Know, and the shots were louder than ever. He opened the track with chilling bars that had the whole internet frozen. I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God. For making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. I could say I saw it. I could say I was your favorite.
Who beating me, bruh? Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only that's really ahead in that space is Young.
Able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him. When to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person that's
King of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight, give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy the king.
Those lines didn't just land, they crashed through the timeline like thunder. Nobody had any doubts about who he was aiming at. Fans caught the change instantly, and social media lit up like a wildfire with people wondering if this was the final nail in the coffin for whatever friendship Choppa and YoungBoy once had. Instead of answering with another diss track, Choppa switched lanes and took his message straight to the mic through interviews. Suddenly he was popping up everywhere. DJ Akamek's podcast, DJ Vlad's platform, even The Breakfast Club, and he spoke on YoungBoy every place he went. But here's the twist. Choppa didn't sound like a hater trying to throw shade. He sounded more like a big brother trying to school somebody before they crash out. During one of his sit-downs, Choppa said YoungBoy needed to be more cautious because too many people looked up to him. He said YoungBoy should focus on his music, stay out of drama, and understand the influence he carries. It was a surprisingly mature approach, and funny enough, that's exactly the path YoungBoy ended up taking.
A young boy. What's his click? Why would I tell you? What's his click though? What's the 4K track? Damn.
4K track for life.
I'm okay up. I ain't okay up for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
And say this perm having name. You just wanna bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get him some views, man. Help this some views.
After getting out of jail, YoungBoy cleaned up his whole energy, tightened his circle, focused on his craft, and locked into music like never before. His glow was undeniable. News outlets were stunned when they reported that over 400 napped officers were deployed every single night during his home state shows in New Orleans. That wasn't regular security, that was military-level presence. Police even brought out drones and armored vehicles because YoungBoy had done something the entire rap world couldn't believe. A viral tweet blew up saying NBA YoungBoy just performed the greatest diss track of all time. I Hate YoungBoy lived for the first time ever in front of a sold-out crowd in Atlanta. This is history. Fans went ballistic because this wasn't just a performance, this was a statement.
Shit, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with dirt. None of these ain't friends or real homies with dirt for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Cause where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the f***ers that still done stayed down for Dirk, his real family.
YoungBoy didn't just perform the Diz. He performed it in Atlanta, the same city connected to King Von's tragic passing. That made the moment feel explosive, risky, and legendary all at once. Even DJ Academics had to speak on it, saying the energy that night was unreal and the crowd was going absolutely crazy. Social media wouldn't let up either. One fan posted NBA YoungBoy dissed half of Atlanta in their own city and performed I Hate YoungBoy right where King Von's people are from. It shook the internet because the disrespect level was off the charts, and the boldness was something hip-hop hadn't seen in a minute. Chicago OGs even jumped in, questioning whether YoungBoy had finally crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. The streets were buzzing, the blogs were spinning, and the situation felt like it was at its boiling point. Then, right before heading to another show, YoungBoy finally broke his silence. He hopped on Instagram and dropped a message that had everybody talking. He wrote, "Rappers need me washed up. Rappers need me to get a buzz for themselves."
We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Cleveland Johnson.
Damn, this a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail, but the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
That one line hit like pure fire. It was slick, confident, and fans instantly knew who it was aimed at. NLE Choppa. YoungBoy wasn't sweating the drama one bit. He was sending a message loud and clear. He's the one they need to stay relevant, and he knows it. This is the part where the real truth finally started leaking out. The actual reason NLE Choppa decided to fire a diss at NBA YoungBoy in the first place. Once people started digging, it became clear Choppa wasn't just rapping for fun. He was making it known exactly which side he stands on in this never-ending war in the rap world. His name started circling online again after rumors claimed he was one of the rappers who switched sides not once, but twice. The internet exploded with debates, accusations, and wild theories. Then Lil Zay Osama added fuel to everything when he jumped online with a bold tweet calling out rappers he said were flip-flopping between camps. He wrote, "It's no surprise the industry's switching up on Lil Durk. They side with YoungBoy now that he back on top." Fans immediately connected the dots and started pointing straight at NLE Choppa, saying he used to rock with YoungBoy, then publicly backed Durk, and now might be switching again. The comment sections turned into full-blown battlefields overnight. But once Choppa dropped KO, all that talk got shut down instantly. The message in the song was loud and clear. He's riding with Lil Durk, and he's not budging. Right after the track hit the timeline, OTF supporters flooded social media with posts like, "If you rock with YoungBoy, stay on that side when he gets out." The internet split in half right there. YoungBoy fans lined up on one side, Durk fans on the other, and Choppa showed exactly where his loyalty sits. Meanwhile, YoungBoy's influence kept getting bigger every day. His name had the whole rap world buzzing non-stop, and the momentum was so crazy that even officials were showing him love. Reports started spreading that Atlanta gave him the keys to the city. Imagine that. A Louisiana rapper receiving one of the highest honors from a city he's not even from. It's a different type of impact. Now it's your turn to tap in. Drop your thoughts in the comments whose side you're rocking with, NBA YoungBoy or Lil Durk. I'm checking every single comment. And if you still listen to both of their music, hit that like button right now. Turn on notifications and subscribe to Rap Uncovered, because the streets don't sleep, and neither do we. We're just getting warmed up, and the stories coming next are even wilder, deeper, and absolutely unmissable. Smash that like, share it with your homeboys, and pull up for tomorrow's upload. We'll catch you on the next one right here at Rap Uncovered, where the real truth of the streets lives every single day.